questions or?
Yeah, I'm asking cool. We finna go live now. Hold on. You are live. So it's not. So it's been 10 seconds. Hold on.
Again, TK. Can't hear you. Mute.
I know you can't hear me. It's playing. It's got a delay for some reason.
Okay. You guys can hear me as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. We here. Sorry for the delay. We here with Shorty Rock from Diagnosis, and we here with Empress from the Red Dragons. I want y'all to introduce yourselves, starting with you, Shorty Rock. Who are you? Where you from? And I already told you what team you represent, but go ahead and tell them what team you represent again.
I'm Shorty Rock out of North Carolina, Team Diagnosis. And you
Okay,
can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook under Poet Shorty Rock.
okay. Oh, and we have Miss Empress. Tell them who you are and where you from and what you do and what team you rocking with.
I am impressed. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Red
Mm.
Dragons in the building. Red Dragons in the building.
Mm. Talk
Uh,
heavy. Talk heavy.
by day, I am a professional coder and biller by day, and my uh, other life, I am a spoken word poet. That's where
Okay.
my love, my passion rests. I like my job because I like my check. Uh,
Look,
but
look.
if I could manage it, I would be a poet full time.
Okay. Look. I'm glad to have you here, man. It's going down tomorrow. Tomorrow.
It is. It is.
Well, it's the taping, y'all. I mean, sorry for the people out there, but they will be able to watch this Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, Dallas, Texas time. Man, shout out to the Triple D. But let's go ahead and get into this, man. I know this is last minute changes have happened. You know, y'all thought y'all was going against another poet, but you know, some things happen, things get messed up, and things get jumbled around. But we here now. So I'm gonna go with Shorty Rock. Have you
Yeah.
heard Empress poetry or any sorts of like that?
I believe I have in passing.
Okay. And Empress, have you heard some of Shorty Rock material?
I have. When we've been online before, I've heard her work, and I've gone on her Facebook
Mhm.
and listened to some things, and she is a powerhouse.
Powerhouse. And let's talk about that powerhouse. Shorty Rock, tell me some things that you feel like you do good. Or what are your strong points in your poetry?
Um, I guess I can tell a story.
Okay. And what else? Is that the only attribute that you have is storytelling? I think you have a little bit more than that, Shorty Rock. I think you're being modest right now.
I'm not gonna tell all my secrets away.
Oh, okay. Don't tell your secrets, okay? Emperor, I'm gonna ask you the same question. What are some things you feel like that you do good? What is your strong points?
My strengths are I have a very vivid imagination, and I know how to paint a picture with words.
Mm,
Um, I believe that my similes and my metaphors, I do a lot of wordplay, and I have the ability to say things without saying it, but I can still convey to you what I'm getting across. And just my lyricism. I've been at this a while. I was a writer prior to becoming a spoken word poet, so all of that plays a part. So
Oh,
I think it's my lyricism the most is my strongest attribute.
okay, okay. So I'm gonna go with Shorty Rock. What are you expecting tomorrow? What are you expecting to happen tomorrow?
Whew, madness, absolute,
Madness.
absolute pandemonium.
Mm.
We weren't expecting this, so this is um, this is the computer's. I have no idea what to expect, so I am I'm at a loss for words right now.
Okay, okay. Well, Empress, what are you
Mhm.
expecting tomorrow? Because look, let's just keep it a dollar. This is something new, innovate. This ain't never been done. So, what is your expectations about tomorrow?
Well, my expectation is, and I say, I'm going to say divine expectation because I've seen some of the steps and struggles that you had to go to bring your vision to life, and we're finally at a pinnacle to where we're actually getting to compete tomorrow. So I'm expecting the energy to be high. I'm expecting everyone to be excited. I'm expecting to hear some good poetry. Uh, Shorty, who I'm going up against, like I said, she's a powerhouse. So I'm gonna spend the rest of the night fasting and praying and meditating and
Look, you got to call on the
everything.
Lord for a little bit of guidance.
I call on the Lord. I know what I'm going up against. So, but I'm expecting tomorrow to be electric. I haven't been in the competition arena for a while. Um, so it's kind of bringing this, it's kind of giving me nostalgia right now, being back, in the spoken word form and on the mic, with an audience. I'm just expecting that old feeling to come flooding back, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay, okay. Oh, look, I'm gonna go with Shorty Rock. Shorty Rock, what are you expecting from the judges? You didn't met a couple of these judges, and they gave y'all little pointers. They even went through some practice matches and scored y'all. So, what is you expecting from the judges?
I expect them to be fair. I expect
Okay,
to be fair and to be very impartial to understand to to s- to understand where we're coming from, like to get our
okay,
opponents, like
okay. I
like
mean, the judges have a hard time, a hard job. Like the judges, this is gonna be a pickle for the judges because
this is
they
gonna be
got to
hard.
grade your
Yeah,
score. Look,
this
they
is gonna be
sweating
hard.
bullets.
This is gonna be some hard work for them. This is gonna be some hard work.
Right, right. It's gonna be some work for them. Look, Empress, what are you expecting from the judges?
Much like Shorty said, well, I'm expecting fairness, objectiveness. I'm expecting, and like you said, the judges do have a hard job. So I'm just expecting them to come into it with an open mind and an open heart as well, and just judge fairly and give some constructive criticism as well. There's always a lot to learn. So I'm looking forward to some positive feedback, something that I could take as a learning opportunity, and
Mm,
apply it to my craft.
okay, okay. I mean, look, man, it was good talking to y'all, man. Look, I can't wait till y'all match, man. Empress, I know you're gonna bring some fire in Shorty Rock. Look, this is gonna be electrifying. I'm not gonna hold you. This one right here, like I'm glad that they kind of messed it up a little bit because now, I know y'all gonna go against everybody eventually, but I want to see this now. I want to hear what's gonna go happen tomorrow now. But I greatly appreciate y'all jumping on here, man. Shorty Rock, tell the people who you are and where you're from again and what team you're a part.
I am Shorty Rock out of North Carolina, Team Diagnosis. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook under Poet Shorty Rock. Look for
Mm,
me. Oh, listen, I'm even on Spotify.
what?
Yes,
What?
and I got a book out there too. Check me
Look,
That's
out.
what's up.
look. She got books. Hey, Shorty Rock doing the best right now, man. Shout out to Shorty Rock, man. Y'all go purchase her book. Man, look, Shorty Rock, put it in the comment, put your link in the comment, and let the people know where they can find your book so you know they can support. Man, all the people out there, man, we got to support poets. We out here doing this work, giving y'all great material. Hey, support us. You know, buy our books, buy our material. You know, it's okay. It's cool. Y'all be cool by doing it, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And Empress,
Yes.
tell the people where you from, who you are, what you about, and what team you represent.
I am. My name is Shannon. I go by Impress. Red Dragons in the building. What's up?
Mm,
Red Dragons in the
mm,
building. And let me just mention now, much love to our sister, our Red Dragon sister that has transitioned and has gone to take her rest, Allie Poetry. We love you dearly, Allie, and we miss you. And we know that you're going to be here with us. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I have some projects coming up. I have a self wellness
okay.
journal coming out that I'm going to publish called the Diva Quotient, and I'm
Mm.
excited about that.
Okay, man. Look, all your accolades, everything you got going on, man. Put it in the comments so people can find who you are, and so they can locate, you know, Empress and see how fire. Because look, when I tell you she's fire, she's not a red dragon for nothing. When I say she's fire, man. Y'all go support Empress, and man, and tune in. Tune in tomorrow. Well, y'all can't tune in
Please,
tomorrow, but
please,
Monday. Monday, tune in Monday, 7 o'clock. YouTube, Poetry Life League. Y'all see it on the man. Come on, support. You know,
let's go. Let's
subscribe.
go. Focus some of this energy. Support my boy and founder and CEO of Portrait Life League, TK. Let's go. Let's support this black man. He's doing big things.
Look, not for real, man. But I appreciate you, Empress, man. We'll get these other two poets that's coming up here. I appreciate you, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Peace out.
Look, that was Shorty Rock and Empress. Man, that mess is gonna be fire. It's already a red dragon, but Shorty Rock is amazing. If y'all haven't heard Shorty Rock, y'all need to go ahead and go onto our page, go on to TikTok, and hear both of these dope poets because they material is straight fire. But these next two people that's coming up, it's straight fire. Man, when I tell you there's different levels in poetry, when I tell you these two poets that's coming up is God tier poets, they're not top tier. They're not mid tier. These are God tier poets that finna grace the stage. And the first person I'm finna grace the stage with is Purpose. Man, Purpose, come on, don't jump on the stage and tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Hey yo, this is Sherry Purpose Hall. I am from Kansas City, Missouri, and I am representing Living Legends.
Living legends in the building. Living legends in the
Yeah.
building. Look, we got another poet that's coming up. Now, when I tell you about this poet, I told you he's already a god tier poet. But we're talking about the first round, first pick. We're talking about the face of the league right now. We're talking about true poet. Man, true poet, come ahead and come up and tell the people who you are, where you from, and where you represent, and you know, tell the team you on, man.
Man, you said a lot right there, man. You said a lot. That was a crazy introduction. Best introduction I've ever received in my life. Appreciate that. But no, man,
No
it's true
doubt.
poet. True poet, out of Little Rock, Arkansas. We putting on like Little Rock, Arkansas don't get enough respect. And
Mm.
it's time to show some shine, like for real. Y'all gonna see like Little Rock really on the map like that.
Okay. But man, let's go ahead and jump into it because when I tell you y'all two are electrifying poets, like this is gonna be a match for the eight. I'm look, I don't know why the computer did this. Like, but I wanted to see this. Man, you going against your poetry sister. How do you feel about going against your poetry sister, True?
Hold on, talking about. This is my opponent.
Yes, this is your opponent.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
I mean, so look, it's messed up. The schedule kind of messed up when I switched the date, and it just jumbled everything back. So now you
So
have new opponents. So
so yeah, now I'm nervous.
You the team captain. You gonna tell me what to do to beat you. You gonna tell me
This
what
is what I'm
points to
saying.
do.
This is what I'm saying. And I have to like give her that information. Like I can't relinquish any information from her. And but this is the thing. She doesn't need it. Like she is one of them top tier poets that's in the league. Like, and I'm not even playing. Like I was like trying to like scan and see like I was doing my homework looking at all the poets and I was like how do we got the top poets on our team? Like it's not just her, like it's like our team is like full of amazing poets. And she one of them ones. And I'm not even playing. I heard her spit and I was like, all right, she's one of the ones I gotta pull out like one of my top tier pieces for. So
Mm.
y'all gonna see me pull out a top tier piece, like first off the rip. Off the rip.
Hey,
Yeah. And he talking about he gonna
purpose.
pull out that top tier, and it's like,
Cause I respect you. Like I wouldn't do anything less. For you, oh for sure.
and I mean,
Mm.
I first off, I admire and just am grateful for that respect. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Respect. First off, I believe respect is given, and
For sure.
then you keep it by earning it,
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
Because people tell you that respect is earned, but honestly, you are taught as a child that you give respect,
For sure.
No, that's
and
a
it's
fact.
possible to lose it, right? So
Come on
I'm
now.
grateful that I earned to be able to keep the respect after we met each other, right?
For sure.
And when I saw you spit, I'm like, okay, respect. So you like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull out the top tier. I'm like, oh, okay.
Look,
Well,
I'm telling you, cause like I'm not playing when I say you worth it, like for real. And like I just know like some of the people in this league, I just can't come. I can't play with them, cause I will find myself down 0-1, 0-2, 0-3 after, like you know what I'm saying.
look,
So I gotta start hot, and I gotta show them like why they pick me number one, and then like holding that status. And you are one of the ones that can derail me. And I'm not gonna
and
play
it's
with you.
your
I'm
team.
sorry.
That's
I
your
just
teammate. That's your
like
teammate.
and I know, and that's what makes it even harder because like I want us both to win. Like, because I can see our entire living legend squad on the final stage. And I'm not like that's not even like exaggerating.
I
Look,
honestly
yeah,
don't want to
y'all
see
better watch out.
lose
Y'all
to
better
living
watch out. The
legends.
living
Honest.
legends.
That's the only way that it can work. Only living legends losing to living legends.
Facts.
Look,
And honestly, can it be a draw? Like,
All right. We gonna give.
look,
Hey, I'm telling you now. We gonna give the judges a tough choice.
look.
period.
Like
And the judges, they gonna have to nitpick on this one.
they
They
have
gonna have to
to.
find. They're gonna have to
They have
search
to.
and find for something that's
They have
wrong.
to. They have
Because
to.
when I say y'all two are god tier poets,
Not
like
even
there's
like it's not even
look,
exaggerating.
look,
I was like
because
literally trying to figure out how she ended up on the same team as me. Like she could have been the first pick overall.
look, facts, facts. That is a
So I don't
fact.
know what the judges was looking at, but God, dog, I'm glad you on my
Hey,
team.
they wasn't doing
I'm
their
grateful
homework.
on there.
They had to do their homework, do your research, do your
Oh, they
homework, man.
slipping.
Hey, you
They
know,
slipping.
um, but hey, man, this one thing and two things I can say about y'all, man. Look, I ain't even get into the questions that I wanted to get into because y'all just been so great. But look, so tell me some things, purpose that you think True do good. What is his strengths to you?
Rhythmical lyricism.
Mm,
He's gonna keep that thing going. That's what he's gonna
mm.
do. And if you're not careful, you're gonna get lost in it. So he's gonna keep the thing going, and you're going to just sit there, and that's what's
Facts.
gonna.
So how would you counteract that? I mean, you had to give me
Um,
your secrets
That's
right
really
now.
good.
I'm just, if you want to or not. But I'm like, how would you counteract that?
I've learned strategy, and I've learned
Mm,
you don't fight fire with fire. You
Mm.
mm.
extinguish fires. So, you know, I might have
True.
to do something different. I might have to move differently. Why would I be a lyrical miracle along with a lyrical miracle? That's crazy. And make the
Mm,
judges do the same work for both of us. So,
Mm.
I don't know how he's coming because he said, I'm going to have to pull out one of them ones. One of them ones might not be what I saw him be
hmm.
when he was in front of us. I don't know.
Mm.
That's good. Like
That-
you smart. You smart. You smart.
Look,
Because yeah, I like yeah, you don't know how I'm gonna come because it may be something totally different. It may be something on that like that same lyrical miracle,
Yeah.
But you're smart enough to know strategy. I can see that. I can see that.
And it's
look,
going
look.
to look different.
Yep.
It's gonna look extremely different. Like, look, what true? I'm telling you, you can't sleep on her.
Oh
It
no.
ain't. Hey, slippers count. You can't. The minor slip,
I
the
know.
stumbles.
I
It
know.
can't be none of that with purpose,
No.
because she's on your head. She said she extinguished. She ain't gonna
She
fight fire
extinguished
with
fire.
fire. She's
Yeah.
gonna extinguish.
Yeah.
You did you catch what she said?
Yeah. I have no doubts. Like
She
even in
said
that,
that you
like,
was fire.
yeah,
And what you do with fire?
you gotta put them out. You gotta put it out.
Gotta.
Hey, she trying to put
Unless
out
you
fire.
allow the fire to put you out.
Mm.
Mm,
Mm.
mm,
And
See
it
what
can
I'm
look.
work.
saying? She even like even in the face off, she getting all come on, yo.
It can work. I mean, because you let the smoke fill the room then. I can smoke
Sheesh.
the room up. It's
Yeah.
fine. It is
Yeah.
well.
Look, you
I
see
can
that
let
double entendre? The smoke is filling the backstage up. She said, "Look, see, look, she's scheming already."
I
Oh,
know, bro. Like I know I'm in trouble. I know. Like let me live. I'm gonna do what I can, bro. Like
you a
relax.
living legend though. You gonna live.
For sure. For
hey, you
sure.
gonna
For
live?
sure.
Hey,
You gonna
look, she's
live.
still going.
For
Look,
sure.
perfect, perfect. What are you doing now? What are you
Hey,
doing?
hey,
It's
you heard what she
tomorrow.
said.
It's
She got a
tomorrow.
look, she got a purpose. She got a purpose for sure.
Most
We
definitely, most
teammates
definitely.
though. That's my teammate. It's all
No, and
love.
there's always
And
gonna be love. It's always gonna be love.
Look,
Win,
that's
lose or
team
draw,
strategy.
like we locked in for real.
Yeah. And
look.
he's gonna watch
It's
out for
gonna be
us for the rest of
amazing.
the season. So
For sure.
that's what that is. And
For
I'm
sure.
grateful.
And this is really a good way to like honestly, this is gonna be battle of the night. Like if there was a battle of the night, this was gonna be battle of the night for sure.
No, no,
And
that's fact.
you starting the season off on a high level with this battle. Like
Right.
Look,
it's like this is top notch for real. Like for
it's
real,
two
this is
God
top
tiers.
notch.
It's two
Yeah,
God tiers.
that's what I'm saying. Like you would like this supposed to be a good warm up for me. Like this is a preseason. Like God, dog. But no, but I respect it, and I'm looking forward to it for sure.
Look,
Yeah,
most
I'm
definitely,
looking
most
forward
definitely. Man, look,
to it.
man, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. Look, we got some more posts to get to. But man, purpose. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent again.
I am Sherry Purpose Hall, Kansas City, Missouri, representing Living Legends. I do stuff and things, mostly mental health and arts. And that's what it's about. I'm published. I also publish other people. Get at me.
Man, oh, look, see, what? Man, look, if y'all talking about a book deal, go get that purpose. All y'all poets that want book deals, man, we got someone that can put look, she done said a mouthful right now. True poet. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent, and tell them about that first round, first pick, man. Like,
All
man.
right. Yeah, you know what it is. It's True Poet out of Little Rock, Arkansas, representing the one and only Living Legends. The team you want to always keep an eye out for. And as far as who I am, I mean, if you follow me, then you follow me. If you don't follow me, then follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
True Poet, True
look,
McCoy. So the real True Poet on Instagram. It's all that. Look out for me, and look out for this season because it's something you ain't never seen, and y'all want to lock in for this. Lock in for
It's
sure.
gonna be amazing, man. Shout out to Living Legends, man. I don't know who y'all co-judge is, but man, look, he's a very lucky co-judge to have two of the most amazing poets in his league on his squad, man. But shout out to him, whoever that dude is, man. That dude lucky, man.
Okay.
Man, shout out to him, man. I don't know who
For
that dude
sure.
is,
For
but
sure.
yeah, but
For
man,
sure.
I appreciate y'all again, man. I appreciate you a lot, man. I'm gonna bring the next poets up, man. That was True Poet, and that was Purpose. That was True Poet and man. When I tell y'all, look, when I tell y'all these are two high level poets, man, it's amazing. But these next poets I'm gonna bring out, man, they not going against each other. Let me check my notes and check my quote just to make sure. Let me, give me a little second before I bring them up. Let me see. Let me see. No, no. Okay, yeah, no, okay. I'm gonna bring these two poets up real quick, man. I'm gonna bring up the poet has spoken. The poet has spoken. I'm gonna bring him up one time. The poet has spoken. Man, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
Man, I am the poet dot has dot spoken, and it dots because I hit the spot surgically with the words.
Hmm.
I'm from the
Talk heavy.
DMV area, but I
Hmm.
am hailing from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm representing bold words, man.
Facts, factual. Man, I'm gonna bring up this other poet, man. I'm gonna bring up Sabaz. Sabaz, real quick. I'm gonna bring him up. Look, y'all not going against each other. We just gonna have some Q&A. I'm sorry that y'all opponents didn't show up, man. Look, but
Oh, nah, you
I'm gonna ask
good.
y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all a couple questions, man. Sabaz, tell the people who you are and where you from, real quick, and what team you represent.
Well, I'm representing Red Dragons, and I'm out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm from Delaware, but I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm just here to get down with it.
Okay, okay. Man, look, so Sabaz, tell me a little bit about your style real quick. How
I
you
don't know if I can
discovered your
explain myself.
style?
There's no I don't have a roadmap, bro. Just I just use my imagination to get down with it. I mean, most of my pieces just kind of write themselves. I do I try to tighten it up a little bit, but it really just they just write themselves, man. Just experience and love, and hate, and well, no, there's no hate for me, but just all the
Right.
emotions and all the experiences, man. Just right on that. You know what I mean?
Look, man, when I heard you the first time, I ain't gonna hold you. It was a little shaky. You were a little shaky the first time. You were probably nervous for jumping on the stage and stuff like that. But when I heard you the second time, oh, I was a fan. I was a fan. I'm like, from now on, that's how you spit. From
I
now on, when
appreciate it,
I
bro.
hear you every time, that's how I'm like, yeah, I became a true fan. I'm not gonna hold you. This is not gassing or anything like that. When I heard you the second time, oh yeah, okay, he's a red dragon for real. He spit fire. So I appreciate you
Okay, I
coming
appreciate that.
in
I appreciate
again.
that.
Just like look, and then the first poem you did, you like, oh man, I messed up. Man, let me go ahead and give you another fight. And you came back with some more heat. Some more heat.
Yeah, sometimes you're on the wrong side of high. You're on the wrong side of high sometimes, brother. That's why we're on the wrong side of high. But whatever. I know the deal. I'm gonna be ready for
Look,
it.
look, that's fire. And let's get to it. The poet has spoken. Man,
What
look,
up?
I heard some of your material. Now, your material is straight fire. Straight fire.
I
Like,
appreciate
I,
that.
I had to get my hands up. Like, when I say God tier, you're one of them God tier poets too, man. Let's give it
I
a
appreciate
dollar.
that. I
Let's
appreciate I
give it a
appreciate that.
dollar. Hey, man, you fire. Man, let me see what opponent you going against. So you going against Serenity Speak. Serenity
Okay.
Speak, she from Diagnosis. So, she has a cool style, and her warmness, her embrace, hey man, like it might get a little deep in there, man. So, what are you expecting for tomorrow?
Man, listen, as you asked me the other day, was I ready? I said I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
I'm versatile when it comes to the poetry. So however the opponent comes, or how I'm feeling at the time, but it's gonna be some fire regardless.
okay, okay, okay. Sabaz, what do you feel about tomorrow? I mean, are you nervous? Are you excited? What emotions are
No,
you
no,
going
bro.
through right now?
I'm not nervous, and I don't. I'm my. Do I have an opponent now? for tomorrow?
Yeah, let me tell you who's your opponent real quick.
I mean, I'm asking, bro. Before you
No,
even answer, I don't even care, man.
so your new opponent is Nove.
There's no.
Nove is fire.
Okay. Okay. I mean,
Nova. Nove. I mean,
everybody
a
heard this
lot of
fire, but
us. Hey, and the
go
thing
ahead.
is, look, I be telling y'all like, look, this is a great way to push poetry and put our poetry in different cities and different states. So yes,
That's
you
what
were
I'm here
going
for.
against someone, but we all win at the end of the day. We all
Yeah,
win at the end of the day because we're doing something. We put some poetry, and now your poetry is getting pushed in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, the DMV, Chicago. We have so many poets
that's what I'm
from
here for,
different,
man.
like it's all networking and pushing this forward. So your opponent is Nova. Nova is really dope. Now he's very entertaining. He's real passionate. So this is gonna be a high level match too. This is gonna be one of those ones that they replay back and back and back because this is gonna be one of those ones. Because I already know you fire, and I already know that you're gonna come with it and give it all you got. And I know Nova,
I
he
am,
he, he
bro.
just yeah. So man, this is gonna be an electrifying match though. So like I said, both of y'all got real dope opponents. So and also look, let me ask you a question. The poet has spoken. When I first initiated, a conversation with you, telling you about the league, what was your thoughts?
Oh man, look, I love competition, but just to be in a circle with other dope poets and also everything I got going on in Nashville, I'm like, this could be an opportunity to network, bring some people out here. So I'm loving it, bro.
Look! It's gonna be fire. Like, look, we have a long season. It's a long season. It's 23 weeks in the regular season. Then when the playoffs come, it's gonna be 3 weeks in the playoffs, and then we go to the Poetry Bowl.
Mm.
We're going to go on to the Poetry Bowl. The four top poets will be flown out to Dallas. And we're going to treat y'all like stars. We're going to have the red carpet rollout. We had camera crew. Hey, it's going to be that. We're gonna put y'all in nice hotel. We ain't gonna put you in no Motel 6 now. We ain't gonna do that. We got a little change over here, man. So
Let's
we
go.
ain't gonna do no Motel 6. You know what I'm saying? We got a little money to put you in something nice. You got breakfast in the morning and stuff like that. Just a little bit. So man, it's gonna be fire, man. What? So I'm gonna ask both of y'all, and this is probably the last question. We're gonna get some more poets up here, but. Sabaz, what do you think about this whole season? Like, it's 23 matches. It's a lot of poetry that's going to be going on. How do you feel about being in a season that long with 20? You got to go get 23 other poets.
I'm assuming that the cast that I heard, I'm assuming these people are monsters. You know what I mean? So I'm in the right place. That's how I feel
Hmm.
about it. I am coming there. I'm
Hmm.
coming here to climb some buildings, knock down some airplanes, to tear down some
Hmm.
electric lines. I mean, that's what I'm here for. To be honest, I don't even really got too much about talking. Don't ask me about no judges. I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? But
Okay,
I do want to hear the other people
let's go.
get down. Cause I know I'm coming to get down. I
Look,
feel like
that's
a
a
14-year-old
fact.
year old riding my bike over to the next park because that's where they're playing at. And I heard they balling up
Hmm.
here, so I came to play some ball. That's all. That's all. I
He's
only
here to
care about
play
who win, who
ball.
lose. I don't care about that. That's it.
Look, he just here to play ball. I'm gonna ask you the same question the poet has spoken. What is your thoughts about this season, this 23-week season? How do you feel about that? Going against 23 other poets in one. Have you ever went against 23 other poets in like a 4 or 5 month span?
Nah, I never done it that long, right? But like I said, I love competition and poetry is my life, man. I'm at a poetry event right now.
Look, poetry is like, man.
You
Look,
know what
I
I'm
ain't gonna
saying?
hold y'all too much longer, man. But look, I know you got moves to make. Man, tell me who you are again, where you from, and what team you represent.
I'm Shabazz the poet, Red Dragons.
Okay. The poet. Hey, go
The
ahead and give
poet,
your.
the poet has spoken, representing bold words. Let's go. We
Let's
coming
go. Let's
for it.
go. Man, look, these are two fire dope poets, man. Look, y'all have to tune in, man. I appreciate y'all again. I'm gonna go ahead and bring some more poets up, and we go ahead and get active, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all a lot. So let me look and see what's the next poet that we can bring up. Let me see. Let me see who we got. Who we got, man. Let me see. Okay. Look, we have his poet, and we're gonna bring up K Spizzle. We're gonna bring up K Spizzle, but we're gonna introduce his poet first, and we're gonna see, where she from and what she's about and what team she represent. Go ahead and talk your ish. His poet.
What's going on? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. So,
Yes.
what's your name? Where you from, and what team you represent?
So my name is His Poet. I'm his poet because I speak his words. I'm from Beaumont,
I love it.
Texas. I'm from Beaumont, Texas. And I represent bold words. Very, very happy to be here. I'm
Mm.
new to this whole thing, very, very new to this whole world, but I'm excited. I'm excited.
Okay, okay. The next poet we're gonna bring up is K Spaz. K Spaz. K Spaz in the building. What's going on, K Spaz? Are we there? Are we there? K Spizzle, are you there? We're gonna give him about 5 more seconds. Five, four, three, two. Hey, K Spizzle, are you there? Oh, he's not there. We're gonna come back to K Spizzle real quick, and we're gonna bring up Cinnamon Soul. We're gonna bring up Cinnamon Soul to the building. Oh, hold on. Let me. Oh, my fault. The delay click. Cinnamon Soul, what's going on? Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Good evening. I am Vatrina Cinnamon Soul Sterling. I am from Dallas, Texas, and I am representing Team Diagnosis.
Okay, okay, okay. Man, your opponent is not here. Let me see who your opponent is, and let me get straight. So your opponent is from the living legend, Maganja. She was on here the other day. That was kind of like my first time hearing her. I seen her mic dropping stuff. She do a lot of things. She sings, she acts, she cook goodies. She's amazing in all areas. So that was your opponent. I know your opponent has switched. My bad, my apologies. It wasn't what I was intended to. But I should have seen that coming a mile away. Never mind, that's some other poetry, so we ain't gonna get into that. But you know what? My bad. But you never know. You gotta be ready, stay for getting ready. So your opponent is Ms. Maganja, and let me get to your opponent. His poet. And let me say, I love the meaning of your name. That is
Thank you.
fire. That
Thank
is
you so
fire. I
much.
love it. Let me commit that is fire. Because I was wondering why, like, he's poet, but she a female. I'm like, does a man do poetry or something, like, so I'm like, I don't know. So I was trying to
No,
put the
so,
two together, but look, that was fire. That was fire. I ain't gonna hold you.
yes.
I got to tell
Look,
you, his poet,
So,
I am familiar with her work, and when I
mm,
tell you that she is the truth,
oh,
mm.
she
thank you,
is.
sis. Thank you.
Yeah, and I was excited to see you a part of the league. I'm like, I know her. I know her
Well, hold
Yes.
up, wait a minute. This can't be happen by mistake. This can't happen by mistake because I'm looking at, who y'all supposed to be going against, and Cinnamon Soul, you going against his poet. Oh, this is amazing.
Wow.
I don't know how I did that.
Oh,
I don't even know
wow.
how I did that. That was amazing.
Okay. All right.
Wow. Push up. All
Well, that's
right.
good to
Look.
know. That's
Come
good
That,
to
on.
know.
that- look,
Yes. Yes.
It's gonna
look,
be amazing.
It's
that's
gonna be
amazing. So
amazing.
so since you look, this is crazy because, like you
This
said,
is
you're
crazy.
familiar with her work. So
Yes.
what are you expecting tomorrow?
I expect sheer perfection
Mm,
because I know that
Come
she,
on.
when she spits, it's from the heart. She feel that thing, and it's all truth. So I gotta, like one of the other poets was saying, I got to fast and pray and call on the Lord. But it's gonna be really great. I really respect her as a poet, and everything
Yes.
that I've heard from her is really just amazing.
mm.
Wow.
So
Thank you so much, sis.
look, this is gonna be fire.
This gonna be
Look, I
fire.
I love the energy. This is gonna be some amazing energy. And one thing and two things I can tell Cinnamon Soul. from the last time I heard you, you really improve on your delivery, your presence, and it's
Oh
like I
yeah.
feel every single word that you're saying. Like you have a special way of saying something, and it's touching like the center, the center. You got to go through the layers of skin, and once you get through the layers of skin, you feel it be hitting right there,
I
right there.
appreciate that.
So
I
like,
Yes.
man,
appreciate
look,
you.
and
I've
his
I really
post.
been working. I've really been working to try to, get, try to be more transparent,
Hmm.
when I present my work, and just really connect. The words are a part of me. They came from me. But
Hmm.
to reach back to the place where I was writing that piece,
Mm.
and to inflect those emotions into the piece. It's been a little difficult, but I feel like I'm on the right track, especially specifically because one of the reasons why I was having a hard time connecting is because from a lot of the hurt that I've written from, I've healed,
Mm.
and in healing, sometimes it's hard to convey the hurt without going back there, and that's the challenge that I've had. So I'm just gonna keep working at it and just do my best.
Okay, okay. His poet. Like I heard
Yes.
some of your material. I was on your Facebook. I was searching. And, I was, going down. Like, okay, okay. Let me listen to this. Oh no, let me listen to this. Oh no, she got some more. Let me listen to this. So I was having a good time on your page, and I'm like, okay, she fire. So how
Thank
long
you.
have you been doing poetry?
Oh man, I've been doing poetry. I did poetry when I was young, and I stopped at like 15, and I picked
Mm.
back up at 26. So now I've been consistently writing 22 years. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, yeah, 22 years. I just made 48 this week. So
Oh, happy
You
birthday.
looking good, girl.
thank
Look,
you.
I thought you was younger than me. Look, look, I'm the baby in the group, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Wait a
Thank
minute. Wait a
y'all.
minute. Look. So what are y'all expecting during this long season? You have 23 weeks. What is your expectation? I'm gonna start with Cinnamon Soul. What is your expectation with this season?
Well, really, just to sharpen my skills. I expect,
Mm.
I know that we have some of the greatest poets in the nation as a part of the league, and they gonna keep me on my toes. So I'm just expecting to glean as much as I can from them and learn and step my game up. I want to be one of those top tier poets. Some people may think I am, but I always know that I can do better. And
L-
that's my goal, to just get some more skills, tighten up the skills I have, and just get my work out there to the world.
Look, his poet. I don't know if you know, but Miss Cinnamon Soul is a first round pick. We
Come
had
on,
6 rounds. We
come
had
on.
6 rounds. She is the first pick in the first
I'm excited,
first round. First fire. First pick for diagnosis. So
man.
you look, you can't play with this one.
I already
Th-
know. I
Hey,
already
this
know. I
baby got
already
some
know.
go. This baby got some
Yes,
go. So,
I'm
hey, they didn't
truly.
pick her first for nothing.
Listen, okay. I'm
Look,
excited and I'm honored to be pairing up with this sister. Like I feel it's nothing but good things gonna come. We're gonna learn from each other, all of
mhm.
us. And so I'm very new. I've never done anything like this, but hey, I'm ready. I'm ready to just, sharpen my craft and just be better, be the best that I can be. For me, it's essential. Um that win, lose, or draw, that me winning never takes the place of the soul that I'm gonna reach for my words. You feel me? That's always number
True.
one to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can say something that can leave an impression or bless somebody or help somebody get over a hurdle, that's what's up. So and I know that's how sis is too, you know. So I think when you have that power combined, and all that light, man, this thing might blow up tomorrow. You don't know what's gonna
Look,
happen.
Woo!
look,
You hear
look,
me?
look. I can't wait. I can't wait. Look, it's gonna be electrifying. Like I can't wait for this. Look, and
Yes.
look. I don't even know how I did it before because at first I had Case fans up here, and then I said, let me go ahead and bring Cinnamon Soul up here. And I look, I'm like, hold up, they going against each other. Like I'm slipping. Like that's fire.
Yes,
Look,
that's crazy.
so tomorrow it's starting at 10 o'clock in the a.m. Texas time. You know,
Mhm.
uh, I think both of y'all in Texas too, man.
We in
Shout
We
out,
both
Texas. We
from
all in
Texas,
Texas.
Texas.
man. Shout out to
What?
Texas.
Yes.
We in the
Already.
building. So
Yeah, we in the building.
look, it's gonna be amazing. And going into the playoffs and going to the Poetry Bowl and stuff like that, and just having a good time. This is it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna set boundaries that nobody thought they can cross.
Mhm.
Yes.
We playing a new field. We putting poetry
Absolutely.
out there, and it's like I told you, it's gonna be like 400 some different matches. That means that's 800 some poetry, 800
Mm.
some poems that's gonna be pushed out there. Who gonna push that much poetry out there?
We
Poetry
are.
Life
I've
League.
never heard of it. Never heard
Look,
of it.
Poetry Life
We
League
are.
is
Oh, but you
so
know what, TK? I gotta tell you, when you was talking about the poetry bowl, I was like, well, I'm just gonna be going down the street. So, since
Okay.
you doing it, you bringing everybody to Dallas. I'm here, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get in my car and roll down the freeway. It's all good.
Okay.
look, 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 and the thing is too, look, it's one thing I'm gonna say. If you do stay in Dallas, and if you do make it to the Poetry Bowl, we will still give you the comp
The red
that we
carpet.
would that if you was going out of town. We ain't gonna
That's a,
shortchange you.
I know, I
We ain't
know.
gonna do it. And if you still want to get your hotel for the night, whatever, we can still do that too as well. If you and hubby want to get away for the night, hey, look, we'll still book your hotel for you too as well. So y'all can have a whole entire date night.
That would be wonderful. Oh, and yeah, so everyone knows on August 30th, I am getting married.
all
Hold
right.
on, hold on, hold on.
Congratulations, baby.
Hold on. I got some cheers for that. Hold on, wait a
Come
minute.
on.
When we heard some good news like that, we got to give the people applause, man. That's some awesome stuff.
Yes, it
Let's
is.
get you some applause in the building. Don't act funny with me now,
Yes.
StreamYard. Give me my applause. My applause. I don't hear nothing. Okay, okay. I hear a little bit. I hear a little bit. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. So you about to get married. That's
Yes,
awesome. That is awesome.
yes.
Marriage
Awesome.
is always good, man. Look, that's fire. So look, I'm bringing a couple more poets up, man. Look, I appreciate y'all coming on stage. His poet, tell
Right.
the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Man, I am his poet Treva, his poet Johnson, reigning from Beaumont, Texas. I'm represent Bold Words. Y'all hit me up. You can actually Google me and a whole lot gonna come up. Treva, his poet, and you're gonna catch me. I have two collections of poetry out there and I'm everywhere. I have two shows concurrently that I have in my city. And
Okay.
I'm a grinder, man. So let's get this thing.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Cinnamon
The
soul. Tell
South
them
got
people.
something to say,
Look,
huh?
factual. That's factual, man. Look, the South is in the building. Hey, look, Chicago,
Huh?
Virginia, New York. Hey, the South is holding it down, man. Today, man. Shout
Holding
out
it
to the South,
down.
man. No disrespect for any coast, but the South do the best, man. Everything bigger in the
Yeah.
South. So
Come on.
look, like I said, everything bigger in Texas. But Cinnamon
Come
Soul,
on.
tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
Latrina Cinnamon Soul Sterling, about to be camp from Dallas, Texas,
Okay.
and representing Team Diagnosis.
Okay, 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 man. Look, I'm glad that y'all was on here, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna bring these two other poets up. Shout out to y'all, man. Cinnamon Soul. That was Cinnamon Soul and his poet. Now the next two poets I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna bring up Lady Crucible. Lady Crucible. Hey, Lady Crucible. Tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
Hey, what it do? Red Dragon, second round pick in the house. I'm Lady
Let's
Crucible,
go.
aka the Mistress of Mayhem, aka the Debutante of Destruction, aka the Tasmanian motherfucking devil.
Hey, talk
And
greasy,
you can
man.
find me on all platforms.
Hey, find out everything. Lady Crucible, Mistress of Mayhem. Y'all gotta lock in with this one. Hey, and look, let me bring up Beauty the Poet. Beauty the Poet. I want you to come to the stage real quick. Man, look, when I tell you about Beauty the Poet, when she got something to say, she has a message, she has a delivery. Like, look, it's a lot of things I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna let Beauty the Poet come up and let her talk out it's real quick. Beauty the Poet, tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Beauty the Poet. You know when I speak, I roar like a beast. And I represent Team Diagnosis, so y'all already know what it is.
Let's go, let's go,
Yes,
let's go, let's
sis,
go.
what it do?
So, Beauty the Poet, your opponent was the poet has spoken. Now he was just up here. Now you wasn't up here when I don't know if you was up here when he was up here, but the poet had spoken. You know he said he's ready. You know this is gonna be something amazing. Are you ready for tomorrow?
For sure. I'm excited. I'm too
Mm,
excited, matter of fact. It's something
look,
different. My second year of poetry. I didn't think I was going to be this deep into poetry, but like you say, I always got something to say, and I guess the message just spread it worldwide. They're ready to hear me.
look.
So,
No, that's factual. That's factual. And Lady Crucible, your person you going against a big man. Hey, is someone from the Living Legends. Can y'all reach out to Big Mun?
Wait,
Hey
I'm
man,
going.
Big Mun, where you at? So yeah, your
Wait,
person you going
I'm
against is
going
Big
against
Mun.
Big Mud.
Yes, you going against Big
Oh, I
Mun.
thought I was going against Minister Rob. Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay.
Look, I'm looking at this. I didn't look. I done went down to next week. My bad. I done, now look. Hold
Thank
up.
you for letting me know who my opponent is ahead of time.
Look, I'm sorry. Look, I didn't stroll down too far, but Beauty the Poet. Hold on, real quick. Hey, Lady Cruz, why I gotta drop you down real
Look,
quick?
he
Let,
done
let
threw
me
us
drop
all
you
the way into
down
the
real
second
quick.
week.
My bad. I gotta bring up K Spaz. K Spizzle. K Spizzle, are you in the building? K Spizzle. Okay,
Uh,
K Spizzle. Okay. He's in the building. He told me to give him a moment. We're gonna give you a moment, but Beauty the Poet, this is your opponent for tomorrow.
huh?
This is your opponent for tomorrow.
Oh, hey.
You know, hey, you
You look
you
so
you
serious. You can smile a little bit.
hey,
See, there you go.
K Spaz, hey, he's a superstar.
Oh,
K Spaz is a superstar, man.
don't
He's electrifying. He's
okay,
up there.
well,
You
I
know, you know.
thank you for having me up here with some goats for real because I'm gonna learn something.
Look, and most definitely in this league, you gonna look. I'm already learned a lot from each one of y'all. I already learned a lot. So like y'all continue to come up here, continue to keep spitting poetry. Like at first, I didn't do no erotic poetry. Y'all taught me about erotic poetry. I'm like, let me try a little bit, So I got into it. So it's kind of cool. So K Spizzle, you good?
Love you
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. I'm all right. How you
Okay,
doing? How you doing? How
okay,
you doing?
okay, okay,
Hey,
okay.
hey,
K Spizzle,
beauty the
tell the
poet.
people who you tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
Um, I'm Case Bass. I'm from Chicago, West Side. Uh, I'm representing both words, man.
Mm.
Represent both words, man.
Look,
That's
talk
my
heavy, man. Look, one thing I can say, you really embody what bold words is. Your poetry is bold. Look, I don't know how the universe did this, but they put you on the right team. Because when I say bold words is K Span, amazing. Beauty the Poet, have you ever heard of K Span's work?
No, but I'm gonna look into it. You know, I be in mommy mode a lot, so I got time to do it today. So I'm gonna tap in.
Okay, okay. And hey, Beauty the Poet, she ain't no slouch, case pass. You can't sleep up on her. Right, see, just like you got a message, oh, she got a message too. This is gonna be the battle of the messengers. This is gonna be the battle of the messengers, man. Look, I'm
I'm
excited
Like,
for
ready.
yeah,
this. 'Cause both of y'all are amazing in what y'all do. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the battle of the messengers. Who message gonna be
I like to
the
hear that.
best?
Okay. Okay.
So Case Pass, what do you think
What's
about
good?
tomorrow? How do you feel about tomorrow?
Uh, it was slight talk of um, a specific battle that actually started my anticipation. But I've been anticipating the entire season
Hmm.
since the date you reached out to me, um, introducing me to this opportunity. Like, I'm beyond words ecstatic for tomorrow in itself and the outcome of tomorrow. Like, I really can't even put into words how I'm feeling about tomorrow. Like, am I ready? The answer to that is I got to stay ready, so I got to get ready.
Hmm.
Hindsight,
Okay.
am I ready? Eh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have fun though. Like, I'm
You gonna
ready
have
for it.
fun? You gonna have
I'm
fun
ready
with it?
for it. I'm gonna have fun though. That's how I'm gonna answer that.
Look, this is the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, people out there that's watching, hey, welcome to the league. I mean, if y'all already know, look, that Portugal, like, hey, this is original. Y'all can't get
I
this
yeah.
nowhere, man. Y'all,
Now I
look,
gotta
this
be
is.
in this.
This is original, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all get your merch. Hey, PortugalLifeLeague.com, thepinsick.com. Hey, y'all get your merch, get your shirts, get all that. Support these poets, man. Put some money into these poet pockets by buying their merch. Hey, we here to support. Hey, Porch Life League. So I got one question for y'all. And I asked all the other poets the same question. You have 23 matches. This is a long season. How you ever had that many go against that many poets, or you had to recite that many poems in a 5 month span?
I just put it like this. We had talked about something that was like embodying the poem, making sure it becomes you when you speak it because I was always kind of nervous like I was just reading. When you spit it out and you got it, honestly, it's going to be dope. You know how
Mm,
much we going to write what we call it $1 million poems?
Mm.
You know how much we finna spit? Everybody finna have historical pieces and it's like it's going to be amazing. And think about it, this just round 1. This just year 1. So think about it. You just
look,
building this over time.
we already started off great. Just wait until the next year's, and look, the sponsors are finna get ready to pour in. When they say what this is about, the sponsors finna get ready to pour in, and we like, look, we're gonna be sponsored well, we can probably have patches on our jerseys and stuff like that, supporting other brands and stuff like that. Hey, but look, we starting something great, something we creating history right now. We're making history right now. This going on right here, what we doing right now is history right now. This is the
But guess
first.
what though? Like you say, this is just the beginning. Next year, year after that, imagine what we write. This is just what we getting out right now.
Hmm. Look, I'm trying to tell you,
Just gotta
look,
keep living.
K Spaz, I'm gonna ask you a question though, man. You're a real dope poet. When it
Okay.
comes to you writing your material, what place do you have to be in to write your great material that you be spitting?
For me personally, I say a place of care. Um,
Hmm.
to slightly touch on what you said about eroticas, I'm not an erotica poet either. I
Hmm.
care none for it
Right.
at all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I actually got my foot wet Wednesday.
Hmm.
People like it. You know what I'm saying? But I
Hmm.
only did it due to the topic. I only did it due to the topic that was presented to me. But outside of that, my poetry and what I write really comes from a place of care.
Hmm.
I got pieces that have nothing to do with me, but
Hmm.
because I may
Fact.
know somebody who has went through a specific certain kind of situation, or somebody that then came to me and explained a specific certain kind of situation, and you know what I'm saying, I feel how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I could take that and I make it something that I make it into. You get what I'm saying? And so I say my poetry comes from a place of care. End of the day.
Hmm. Okay. Man, let's talk about your team, man. Let's get into the bold words, man. How you feel about bold words, man? They really came up and showed out today, man.
Be
How you feel about
look,
that?
be the wrong
Yeah.
word.
Look,
Be
man.
the
Look,
wrong word. How I
look,
feel about my team. Hey, we gonna come with it. That's all I see is
look. That's
may God
factual.
be with us. Period. May
Look,
God be with us. End of the day.
look. Beauty the Poet, I'm gonna ask you the same question. How you feel about diagnosis?
Well, you know me. I can diagnose your soul in a heartbeat. So I mean, it's
Mm,
meant. It's just meant. So
look. I mean, and
I ain't got nothing to say. It's meant. It's meant.
let's go. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. Diagnosis, they got God on their time because they got a lot of preachers and ministers on their squad, man. I think y'all highly favored by the Lord. Yeah, you got ministers that's praying for success over there. So
Right.
look, y'all gonna be Gucci.
Hey, we coming through with that movement. You already know it.
Look, man, look, that's amazing. That's
What you say?
amazing,
The
man.
pen sick? We done wrote
The-
y'all
the-
prescription to get better.
She dropping bars right now, K Spitzer. She dropping bars right now. Look, she said, "I'm gonna give you a little taste of what you gonna see tomorrow."
Well, I'm gonna
You say the
diagnose.
pen sick?
Listen, I'm gonna diagnose every living legend with these bold ass words. And these
Hmm.
bold ass words is gonna come off like a breath from a red dragon. Here we go.
Not that he just schemed the whole. All right, I see what we doing here. I see what we doing here. It's gonna be electrifying tomorrow. It's gonna be that tomorrow. This match, Case Fan versus Beauty the Poet, is gonna be one of the ones. They dropping gems. They dropping bars right now, just in the face off. I can just only imagine what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Hey,
It's gonna be straight
well, I
fire.
guess. But you got a cool vibe though. I fool with your energy.
Look, that's Case Fans, man. Hey, Case
Same to
Fans,
you,
he a
love.
superstar. But man, look, we got a couple more poets, man. Look, Case Fans, tell the people who you are, where you from, what team you represent.
Ugh, Case Fast. In real life, I'm Case Fast. You want to find me on Instagram? You can find me at Bold Words. Bold Words. Spaz.
Talk heavy.
BOLDWORDSSPAZZ. Bold Words Spaz. If you want to find me on TikTok, I'm Case Spaz. And it's a little
Mm.
bit of a difference, but it's the same. I'm the same person. Bold Words Spaz. Instagram, TikTok, Case Spaz. From the west side of Chicago. And like I said, I'm representing Bold Words.
Man, talk heavy, talk heavy, talk heavy. He talking real heavy. Hey, Beauty the Poet, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
My name's Shanika Freeman, but you know me as Beauty the Poet. I'm coming out of Jonesboro, Louisiana. You can find me on Facebook at Shanika Freeman NDL. I'm a woman that wear many hats, so I'm really getting on the road to promoting more, doing more. So check the Facebook out for more upcoming stuff.
Okay, most definitely, man. That was Beauty the Poet, and that was K Spizzle. Man, look, I appreciate them coming on the platform, man. They was fire, they was fire. Man, I got two more poets that's gonna come up. Last but not least, man, let me tell you about these poets. Now, when I tell you about dope female, when I say she's dope. When I say she's amazing, she's amazing. Look, I gotta let her introduce herself, man. Dope female, come up to the stage. Tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent. Oh, you on mute. I can't hear you on mute.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I be's the baddest. Y'all checking for me cause y'all peep my status. Oh, I know they want me. I'm thugging, but I keep it classy. These poets be chasing after me, telling lies and challenging me. I'm the dope female trainer. I'm located in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm with the living legends.
Okay, that living legend talk that man. Look, the living legend, they got a squad. They got a squad, man. Look, man, I'm gonna bring up another poet, Lady Crucible, Mistress of Mayhem. Go ahead and come to the stage. Tell the people who you are and where you're from and what team you represent.
First off, bold, very bold, because I'm Red Dragon, second round pick. I'm
Mm.
Lady Crucible, aka the Mistress of Mayhem, aka the Debutante of Destruction, but you can also drop the Tasmanian motherfucking devil. And I'm here to cause some motherfucking catastrophically catastrophe. I'm
Man,
learning
that's
stages with my
fire.
people.
That's fire. Hey man, look, Lady Crucible, you was on here the other day and you delivered. You had when the judges was here and they had to judge each and every poem. You was the top ranking poet with the highest score
Absolutely.
with a 95.
Absolutely. Congratulations, baby.
When I say she is ready, she is ready. A
Absolutely.
95?
I
Are you
told you.
good?
Oh, I'm good, good. Told y'all, I'm ready.
Mm-mm.
I'm ready.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Hey,
ready.
hey, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, y'all.
Hey.
Hey, rest in poetry, sis. Alley Poetry. Just know this one's for you, baby girl.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. So, I'm gonna go to dope female real quick. Dope female, how do you feel about tomorrow? And let me tell you who your opponent because some things been switched up around, and
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
No
Your opponent
problem.
was Shorty Rock, but you have
Yeah.
a whole entire new poet. So let me
Okay.
find out. Let me find your name and see who you're going against. Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me see. So you're going against Writer's Soul. You're going against
Listen.
Writer's Soul. Now,
Okay.
we haven't heard too much of her poetry, but she been in the loop. She been performing, doing shows. She's very entertaining. She look. She's the essence of poetry. She gets straight
Let's
to it.
let's
So
get it.
this look. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm loving this match right here. You against
Absolutely.
White. This is gonna be electrifying. This is gonna be amazing. So how do you feel about tomorrow?
I don't feel. I become.
Mm,
I don't feel nothing. I'm just gonna bring it.
mm, I like that. I
No
like
holds
that.
barred. No holds barred. I don't necessarily battle. I don't battle. I just become. I just be. I'm just who I am. So it is what
Look,
it is.
look, dope female. She's dope. She's just gonna come how she is. Lady Cruz, I'm gonna ask you the same question. How are you gonna feel about tomorrow? It's going down. Less than 24 hours. We here.
I'ma just say this here. It's time to get loud. It's time to represent.
Mm,
Red Dragons, we about to do this shit.
talk. Talk. Let me see who's your person. So, Lady Crucible, you're going against Minister Rock. Minister Rock. Now, he gonna be praying to God. He gonna present his prayers up. So he might have God on his side. You're a red dragon.
Oh no,
What's gonna happen?
I'm a red dragon at that moment. I'm sorry, don't forgive me, Father, but I'm gonna sin because my words gonna disintegrate his skin. I'm just
Mm.
saying.
He dropping bars right now. Y'all not catching the bars. He dropping bars in the midst of it, man. But look, Minister Rock, hey man, he coming with it too. This is gonna be very interesting. I know, yeah, like the schedule got
Oh,
messed up.
oh,
It jumped it up, but look, it give you a chance to come back because you had a little bye, going through. So but you got to go. Hey, this for Allie.
hey, I'm
This for
ready.
Allie.
I'm ready.
Hey, see, she's shining. She gonna be shining down on you. She
Definitely.
gonna be saying, look, go get her, sis. Go get them, sis. You know, she gonna be rooting you
Cause
on
I'm going
from
hard.
above.
Cause I'm definitely going hard. Cause I damn sure ain't going home.
Hmm. Talk heavy, talk heavy. Look, dope female, I gotta ask you a question. So I asked this question to all the poets. You know, we have a 23 season, 23-week season. 23 poets you're gonna be going against. How do you feel about that extensive, schedule for you?
Well, considering the fact that 23 represents Jordan,
Hmm.
and
Hmm. Oh,
it's a bold
talk.
number. I'm gonna be like Mike.
Hmm. I like
If I
that. I
had,
like that.
if I just had the 23 is a, it's also a solid number for me because if you change it around, 32 was the year that that I had a battle with it myself. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
take that 23, that 23 season episode, and I'm just gonna be dope with it, dominate on purpose every day,
Hmm.
baby. That's all I can do. I'm
Dominate
gonna
on purpose
give
every.
it, give it everything I got. This gonna be somebody's. My pain is gonna be somebody's purpose.
Mm.
I mean, I just keep it classy.
Look, that's fire. That's fire. Look, I can't wait to see it. You know, it's gonna be fire. Minutes Rock versus Lady Crucible. You know, dope female. Look, hold on. Let me see. Let me see again. Let me see. Let me check it. Dope female versus Right and Soul. I should keep that in my mental. Right and Soul. But look, I can't wait for this. We finally here. It's been months. It's been months that we've been grinding, doing shows, doing rehearsals, everything. The moment is here. We had to push it back a couple times, but guess what? We here. Tomorrow it's going down. At 10 o'clock, we taping. Monday at 7 o'clock, y'all be able to see everything. When I say everything, everything. Look, Red Dragon's in the building, man. Go subscribe, man. Look, I forgot. I need to take this banner down. Look, I'm doing. I need to see. I need help. I need help, people. But man, look, Red Dragons. How do you feel about your team?
Oh, we confident. We
Hmm.
ready.
Hmm.
We coming out scorching. We blazing staples.
Hmm.
Y'all might want to hope y'all still got something to stand on and speak on after we done.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Take the mics.
Fire, fire. But dope female. How you feel about the living legends? How you feel about your squad?
I can be your master key, and you ain't never gotta ask for me, cause there will never ever have to be some points before or after me, cause we the
Okay.
DOPEFEMMALE, not the trainer but the POET, and we known as the dope ass shake. You one hit of me gonna make you wanna take it easy. I'm in your veins like a motherfucking IV. Be your religion make you wanna come and follow me. Let's get it.
Hmm. Talk, talk. We ready. We ready for tomorrow, Saturday. That's when
Last
we do the
word,
taping
last
for
word,
Monday.
last word. I got one last word. The word win. WIN. What's impossible? Nothing.
Hmm. What's impossible? Nothing. I like. Look, I like that. I like that. Look, look. Can I take that? I like that. Can I take that? Can I borrow that for a second?
You can use it.
Look, look, that's fire. Look, that's fire. Hey, you're the queen of the acronyms. When I say you're the queen of acronyms, like you're fire, straight fire. So, Lady Crucible, now I know you're not going
What
against
it
dope
do?
female, but have you heard some of her work before?
Oh yeah, I've graced stages with her before.
Okay, okay, okay. Tell me how you feel about dope female work.
When I first heard her pen, it was like, okay. Sometimes I had to take my pen back in the lab. Like, hold on, wait a minute.
Mm,
I'm the type. My pen got to either match up or run past. 9 times out of 10, depending on which alter ego I'm working with, I'm trying to run past. So I've learned again. I told people once upon a time I put my pen down for over 20 some years. Writing, no, I'm not used. I'm new. I'm not new to that. The performance and all this, it's new to me. But at the same time, I'm getting the hang of it. And it's like I'm adapting. I'm the type I adapt real quick.
Look. That's a fact. That's a fact. Dope female. Have you heard Lady Crucible work?
Absolutely.
Okay, what
Absolutely.
is your impressions on her poetry?
I feel a lot of pain. I feel a lot of overcoming. She's coming into herself. She's actually she's growing with her poetry, not the poetry itself, but her work, her pen. She's a strong woman, and I applaud her for her strength. But I know sometimes she gets tired of being so strong because we've actually
Mm,
had a conversation, and I felt her. I've never heard her in the vulnerability in the vulnerable place that she was in, but I knew that at that time she felt who she felt, and she had to just become who she was. I applaud her for everything. Eddie Cooper is a warrior. If I could give her one word, it'd be uh, 300. It's the movie 300. She's a warrior. She don't stand for just anything. She stand on 10 toes, and I adore her fight. I do. I do. I really do. I think she's an amazing woman. She everything she says she gonna do. She actually
Hey, I appreciate that, sis. It means a lot. It definitely means a lot. And it's funny when people on the outside can see your struggle more than the ones on the inside. Yeah, I was scared. There was a tiny cockroach. Okay. And one under the
Hey,
couch.
look,
Okay,
you
okay.
got people in the chat on YouTube saying Red Dragons, hashtag Red Dragons, let's go. Hey man, you got some people out here supporting Red Dragons, man. Shout out to
absolutely.
them.
As a matter of
Look,
fact,
look.
I'm gonna give you one last thing I'm gonna say. I'm so confident in sharing space that is for me, may the best woman and the best poet win. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna learn what it is I need to learn from this situation. Everybody has a talent of their own. And comparison is a thief for joy. I would never compare myself to anybody, but I can say I'm learning. So
Mm,
whatever you do, make sure you learn from whatever it is. Just take a piece of it, because if you can't take something from it, then you actually waste your time.
no,
Be
that's a
intentional
fact.
about when you
Exactly.
speak. Be intentional about when you speak, and when you speak knowledge, and understand your breath is worth a million words. And that's all I can
Mm.
say.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Look, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. I appreciate y'all coming up on here doing y'all ones and twos. I know your opponents didn't show up right now. It's some things that went wrong and stuff like that. But we gonna work the kinks out. Don't worry about it. We gonna get ready for tomorrow. I want y'all to take some time. Rest. Go over your material. Make sure you know exactly what you're gonna say, how you gonna say it, how you gonna the movements and everything. Practice make perfect. What do you say? Practice what you preach. Hey, you gotta practice what you preach. So look again, dope female. Tell the people who you are and where you from and what team you represent.
I be's the baddest. Y'all check in for me cause y'all peep my status. Oh, I know
Mm,
they want me. I'm thugging, but I keep it classy. These poets be chasing after me, telling lies and challenging me. I'm the dope
mm.
female from Atlanta, Georgia, ready to put it down for the living legends.
Let's go. Let's go. Live and legend. Put your L's up, man. We live and learn, man. We live and learn. Living legends, man. Hey, Lady Crucible, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
I'm Lady Crucible, aka the Mistress of Mayhem, the debutante of destruction, the little Tasmanian devil. I'm reigning from the city of Chi-Town, or as they call it, Chirac, South Side.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
South side.
I'm South Side representing again who? Them Red Dragons, team captain. Let's
Mm.
go. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Man, that was Lady Crucible. That was Lady Crucible and Dope Female. Hey, look, they two of the most dopest people in the world, man. When I tell you it's gonna be lovely tomorrow, y'all gonna see a lot of amazing or hear a lot of amazing poetry. Man, it's gonna let me go ahead and blow my screen up one more time, man. Look, let me go ahead. Yeah, let's make it a little bigger. But man, I'm gonna tell you about tomorrow. We have 24 of the dopest poets is gonna grace the stage tomorrow. Y'all won't be able to see what's going on, but y'all will see Monday when everything drops on Monday. It's gonna be fire. But I want y'all to tune in, get in tune with these poets. Go to their pages, go support, like, comment, subscribe to everything they got going on. Hey, it's poetry. We here to make a big step, a big move. So support Poetry Life. Like again, the website, portraitlifelead.com, thepenstick.com. It's kind of under construction right now, but we're going to keep it pushing, we're going to keep it moving. And once we get it going, hey, y'all going to see all the amazing things that we have to offer. When I say we putting poetry out there like no other, we the king of poetry right now. We say we like the spot, man. We got all the dope poetry. So if y'all want to hear some dope words from all these poets, let me go ahead and tell you. Let me give y'all a little rundown on all the poets that's is in the league right now. Hold on, let me get to this. Let me get to my pen and pad real quick. And let me tell you exactly. Okay, so we're gonna start with bold words. We have his poet. We have K Spaz. We have Nick Nova. We have Oso the poet. We have the poet has spoken. We have the judges Hippie Soul. Walking Destiny. From bold words. Now we're gonna head on to diagnosis where we have Cinnamon Soul, the coach, Dr. Eric Curry, God Indigo, Minister Rock. We have Serenity Speak. We have Shorty Rock. And we also have the poet from The Poet Has Spoken. Now let's get into the living legends. We have Big Mun. We had Dope Female. We had Maganja. We had Purpose. We had True Poet. Riley Soul. Man, and plus, let's get to these Red Dragons. We have a Poet Scar. We have Impress. We have Lady Crucible. As a judge, we have Ontario. We have Poet Without Apology. We have Tobias. And last but not least, we have Alley Poetry. And shout out to Alley Poetry. She will always be in our hearts. She will always be in our minds. And like I said, as long as Poetry Life is in existence, Alley Poetry will always have a voice. She will always have a place to where her poetry is gonna live. So shout out to Alley Poetry, and we here to show love. We here to support. We here to let y'all know that in doing poetry, it's not for the weak. We here. We here doing poetry. So support tomorrow. Hey man, look, let me drop this down because I don't think y'all know, man. We need to get these YouTube views up right now. Cinnamon Soul, his poet, they going down. But man, subscribe to Poetry Life League. It's on YouTube. We need to at least get about 500 subscribers by tomorrow. So man, tune in, subscribe, like, comment, and support all these poets. Until then, man, y'all already know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't got to quote it. And if I spoke it, you already know what that means. Y'all wrote it. We out.
Get the money with you or with your not. Get the broken with it with the pop. Your corn, I invest up in the stock. Left everybody went straight up to the top. Don't care like me or like me not. See the ops whip